So what are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing? Why not?
Trying to get on this Lifestyle Radio website.
Sounds like a cool website.
Yeah, it's alright. Oh, wait, I might have it.
You might have it.
You're listening to Lifestyle Radio.
The opinions expressed during this show are those of the individual participants and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of their associated organizations or Lifestyle Radio.
You like music, you like weed, well, we gonna be good friends indeed. This is not much I like more than smoking trees. They'll make you dance the do-si-do and teach you how the chiba grows. Smoke a bowl on the 420 radio show. On Lifestyle Radio.
Sure.
Okay, first thing, we got to update them pictures on the front of that screen. Goes, holy
Well, you know what? I've been asking for updated pictures for how long?
Never asked me for a picture.
I will get you one.
Lennie is having problems with his speaker.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
No,
buddy.
we can hear stuff in the background.
But I hear something else.
Are you watching Joe Rogan while you do our show?
No, I'm trying to watch a hockey game, but why is my fucking headset not working?
Is it
It's
turned
still going
on?
for the speakers, right?
I don't know. We were listening to something.
We can hear it laughing or something.
Speaking of hockey, Lenny, no gold medal this year.
What's that?
I said, speaking of hockey, no gold medal this year.
Won't be for a while.
Yeah,
Are they done already?
Well, the tournament's been over for a week.
Oh,
yeah, but they got put out in the quarterfinals.
Oh.
To
What about the
Croatia.
juniors?
Yeah, the World Juniors. Yeah.
Yeah. But isn't the World's up soon? I keep seeing stuff on Prime.
No, it's the Four Nations Cup.
Oh, is that what that is? Because they couldn't get enough people from the world.
Well, it's they're not having an All-Star game this year. It's the Four Nation Cup.
Oh, okay.
What four nations?
Sweden, Sweden,
and Finland.
Finland. I think it's Sweden, Finland, Canada, U.S.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of other countries that have hockey players,
especially in the NHL. Russia wasn't
It used to
allowed
be
in
so
because
exciting. It used to be so exciting watching the Worlds. We used to watch it. I mean, I would watch that before I would watch a Leaf game, just because it's faster and more impact and blah blah blah. But it's not the same anymore with anything.
You know who's going to be Toronto's new coach?
Yeah, Don Cherry.
Nuh-uh.
Who?
Justin Trudeau.
Yeah, sure.
Because he needs a new job, and when he gets there, the couple just come on its own.
Don Cherry is returning to Hockey Night in Canada.
Is he?
Yes, he is.
You get rid of Trudeau, look what happens.
No, it's because those people finally fucked off.
No, it's because those people felt bad for him.
No, they finally
missed
fucked off.
him and they want him back. Their ratings went down big time when he left.
Of course they did.
So now he's back for the 2025 season, which is now or coming soon?
next year.
Next year.
How old is he now, though? As much as I love him.
80 something, I think.
Well, I guess the president of the United States was his age, so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, this can't be fucking true.
What?
They won't use ocean water to fight the California fires because the salt content's bad for the vegetation.
So what are they? I saw videos of them.
No one else is bad for vegetation.
They're dipping in pools for water because of it. They'll use chlorinated waters from pool, but they won't use ocean water.
Hey, I've just come to the infinity of retardation. That's it, right there.
Sorry, you're on fire and this water has salt in it. You're just gonna have to.
Yeah, it might hurt the grass. Fuck.
Your house is burning down, but it's okay.
I'm finding it interesting that the only thing you're seeing through mainstream media is stories about celebrities that have lost their homes, not about regular people or people we don't know.
Oh
get
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of
Like entire
I get a lot of
neighborhoods
news.
burnt down. All poverty-stricken neighborhoods burnt to the ground. But,
That's right.
Oh, but Paris Hilton's house, look how terrible it looks.
Yep.
Hey,
She can go to a hotel.
Hey, Marcel.
What?
Willie B said a good one on the radio show this morning. He goes, the only good thing about Paris Hilton's house burning down is her recording studio was in there.
Yeah, her new she does her new show with her buddy there from
not from there.
Her podcast or whatever. It's just
more.
Hey, you guys are like rabbit holes and going down rabbit holes.
You go ahead, Marcel. I'm just sitting here.
Darcy, I'll give you. I know you like going into rabbit holes, so I'm
already down one, and I'm don't. No, I gotta wait.
No, you got to check this one out. Just start digging a little bit into Laurel Canyon.
That's where like a bunch of celebrities live.
That's where those houses are all on fire.
Yeah.
Hey, that's where all the
now people
see. I don't know if I can say it. That's where all the pedos live, isn't it?
Someone actually, Darcy, posted that it's not nature, it was radiation.
What was radiation?
That started the fires.
That was blue beams. They've got videos of them.
Blue beams.
Yep, blue beams. And blue beams don't affect blue roofs. That's why everybody in China, after the fires were set in Hawaii, damn near all of China started covering their roofs in blue. Because the lasers can't start a fire on blue. Kind of cool. It's kind of a neat laser. I saw one. Somebody was demoing how it works. Burning a piece of cardboard, being burned.
I've seen those. I've seen videos of that. Yes.
Right, but then when it gets to a piece of blue steel, a steel that's painted blue, nothing.
Yeah.
There's no effect at all.
That's another reason why it's all solar stuff. The fast boats out on the ocean that are doing drug running, they paint their hull and they put a blue canopy on there so that they can't see.
Well, that's because it looks like water then.
Yeah.
That's why you don't paint battleships pink. Right? Paint them the color of the water.
Hi, D.
Paint the bottoms of airplanes the color of the sky and paint the tops of the airplanes the color of the ground.
You're not doing your job, Marcel.
What's my job? I'm not even on a screen.
You're not in the right screen, yeah.
No, I didn't know where I'm at.
I wasn't either.
Oh, D. Hello, D. Hello, also from Nova Scotia.
You know that.
I'm not going to say much love because I don't care.
little bit.
Yeah, thanks for checking into the chat.
Thanks for checking in on us. See you later.
We don't care.
We don't care. Fuck you, D.
Yeah,
my New Year's resolution. Marcel. Yeah, my New Year's resolution this year.
Not to care.
Just I don't give a fuck.
Marcel, you need to take a picture of your hat and put it on your thing as your avatar.
Good.
I got him a hat for Christmas, and it says, "I'm an asshole.
I am an asshole.
And if you don't want your feelings hurt, walk away."
Nah.
And so I was in the butcher shop the other day, and I was wearing my shirt, and my shirt is very similar, Darcy.
Yeah.
Because Darcy also got me the shirt. But these guys already saw that because I had it displayed.
They're like brothers. They got matching shirts and jammies.
No.
But I turn around and this guy goes, "Oh man, I love your shirt." He says, "I got the same thing on a coffee cup." I said, "Yeah, it's great." I said, "I love it." Turn around, another guy standing there goes, "I love that hat." He says, "That's perfect." He says, "I'm gonna have to get one of those." Like, all right, Darcy, you might as well start selling this shit. You'll make a fortune.
You know what? You know what I have in a box downstairs?
Hopefully it's not a woman.
A zigzag shirt for Trudeau.
Oh. Yeah, it's better than the woman.
I should put it up on the wall, but people would think I was. I mean, I did vote for him the first time, but so did everybody else.
No, I didn't.
Not everybody.
I was joking. But no, people would think that I'm a fan or something. So it will sit in the box.
I couldn't vote for Mr. Trudeau because I didn't want legalized cannabis.
And look what happened.
Yeah, it got fucked. He fucked up the entire industry that ran perfectly fine for the last 80 fucking years.
Okay, so I'm going to change the subject to cannabis. What's going to happen now? What is your predictions that's going to happen now once he leaves? And when is he leaving? That's what I want.
Well, he'll leave in October.
No, he's going to leave in like whenever they pick the leader. It'll be like March.
If they pick the leader. Because the way he said it was he will resign when they pick a leader.
No, they started the whole. He's gone.
Well, yeah, but on his schedule,
it's a date I'm looking for. That's all.
There's no date.
Okay.
There's no date for the next until March. There's nothing. Literally,
no, it's March. Well, the actual day when he's done, no, but March 27th is when the House is. He prorogued it till then. Not that he can't do it again. But there's actually a lawsuit right now. I think someone filed to actually say this prorogation is actually illegal.
Do you know what? I don't have a problem with them proroguing Parliament.
Well, no, you're not allowed to prorogue Parliament for your party. You're allowed only if he did it before. He said he prorogued it because the disruption of his party.
He probed it because he's into that kind of thing.
Well.
No, but you're not. There's reasons to. It's not ethical to prorogue to elect a party leader.
It should never be ethical to prorogue. But if you must prorogue, then do it by all means. But at the same time, I don't think any fucking elected official should be paid while Parliament is prorogued.
That 100%.
That way, you won't have as much proroguing done in Parliament.
That's proroguing.
What?
They basically shut down work.
They literally shut down Parliament and won't allow any business to be conducted.
Well, we're not getting a raise then.
No, no, that's true. And anything that didn't get raised to the Senate is dead.
Yep.
Like they basically have to start. All those bills are gone.
Let me ask some questions that I have in my brain. That's about as political as I get. What's going to happen with cannabis and what's going to happen with this censorship thing that Trudeau
the censorship's dead.
So we're going to be able to post news again?
Yeah.
I know that they changed the standard they've removed the fact checking thing, and they've backed off on cannabis and LGB and stuff like that.
No, there was bills. I can't remember bills. I can't remember the number of the bills, but one was if someone filed an issue of a hate crime, you could have been sentenced to jail. Like if I called Marcel an asshole, and he said that's filed a complaint to the police as a hate crime, I could go to jail for that.
And it's been going on. That's been going on
in England.
No, but people use things. You can't say that. I'm going to sue you. You said that on Facebook. There's a record of it.
We have that's an American thing. The suing shit.
In Canada,
no. So I don't care about the U.S. right now. What I'm getting at is the
censorships. The news is not even about the bill. It was he was trying to get Google and Facebook and all these people to pay service fees. That's a different thing.
I realize that.
That's totally separate.
But there was another bill, a couple bills about censorship.
But are they going to remove that
those bills are dead.
Allow us to see news again?
No, that's two different issues.
That's a different issue.
So probably not.
Well, no.
No, when Pierre
you can see it if Meta and X and all of them pay the news companies or pay the government their little taxation blackmail fee, then they can post those news again. But the problem is even CBC itself can't technically post on Facebook.
No, I know.
Right?
Well, no. Basically, that was the whole like Marcel said. Facebook wasn't going to pay them the money, so they said no. So there's no posting. They blocked.
No, but okay. So what I'm getting
that's
at
not a
is
censorship thing. That was a money thing.
Since Trudeau came up with that shit, will it be removed when he's gone?
Pierre
That's only if somebody asks him to remove it.
Pierre's going to remove it. He already said it.
I hope so. Because,
yeah, but Pierre's also going to remove
little
subsidies to CBC.
There's a little thing that we've been fighting for a very long time called censorship and freedom of speech. And that is the whole reason Facebook is here. That is the whole reason. All the other social media is to be able to present your voice in whatever way you choose.
Facebook is removing their censorship. Did you not hear that today or yesterday?
I did yesterday, yes.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump basically told Zuckerberg, like, smarten the fuck up.
Well,
have you watched the interview yet?
He's on Rogan right now.
TikTok,
I know. I watched
Facebook
it.
is about to be blocked, just like TikTok. So
but TikTok's a Chinese spy thing.
I understand that. Yeah, I understand.
That's the issue there.
I understand that.
So
mind you, Kevin O'Leary.
They can do that to TikTok. They can do that to Facebook.
There is
someone. Question.
Kevin O'Leary's trying to buy TikTok with a group. Get it a Chinese ownership.
So, did the last firearms bill make it through? Not if it's still in the Senate.
No, they're all dead. All those bills are dead.
Wow. Good. I'm keeping my guns.
I have to go and tend to the dog. I will be right back.
I mean, I was keeping them anyways, but
if it didn't pass House Royal Assessment, the bill does no longer exist, is my understanding. Now, I don't know which bill about the guns,
but all the
censorship. Yeah, but the conservatives aren't bringing it back.
Okay.
As soon as the House opens, a vote of non-confidence is happening. The Liberals, there's an election. It's the day the House opens, within an hour, it's over. That's why he prorogued it.
Which means that you'll have an election in June.
Yeah, like you're going to have a new Pierre before the summer.
The earliest that we'll see an election could be June.
Yeah, and he, like I say, Pierre this summer at some point is going to be the new prime minister.
Stranger danger's in her car. And muted.
But people do not realize the crazy censorship law that was coming. It was fucked.
Oh, you could just talk to some of the people in England and see how fucked it is.
Oh yeah, no, but that's what they were trying to bring here.
Hey, Lenny.
What?
I've been watching a thing. I want to talk to you later on. Maybe not on here, but I want to talk to you later on about something. I've been watching a video. I've been watching a lot of videos on X about ivermectin and another thing, formaldehyde something.
I don't know.
But anyways,
don't talk about it. You'll get us all canceled.
Oh no, it won't get us canceled. It's just
Yes, you will.
I just been seeing it there, and I just like, I want to get Lenny's thoughts on that.
I haven't seen anything. Like I haven't been looking into that stuff at all lately.
Well, they did. Hey, Facebook must not be censoring ship anything because I got to watch a snippet of Joe Rogan yesterday with Mel Gibson talking about the same two drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Facebook admitted, like they were told by the federal government to censor shit, and like I haven't watched the Zuckerberg interview. I've heard clips about it, and, but they're stopping it. Like,
did you watch Mel Gibson and Joe Rogan yet?
In the background at work, I had it on, but I wouldn't say I paid that much attention to it.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. The same two things that Mel Gibson was talking about. Them two drugs is what I'm talking about.
I don't know if the other one is. I'll watch at some point, but
yeah,
those drugs were never bad. It's all fucking propaganda bullshit.
So let's get to this from the other side of the world. At that same time, you had an agenda where they wanted everybody to be vaccinated with a vaccine. That's it. Cut and dried. Everybody's to get vaccinated. And
exactly.
People were coming out
because it's billions.
Right. But people were coming out with, no, it's not billions. It has nothing to do with the money.
I think so.
People were coming out with actual cures for the treatment of coronavirus, a fucking cold, right? That they just weaponized. And right away they were ostracized for curing it. Why? Not because it was curing people, but because they wouldn't have the control over those people. Right? So now the big panic is, the big push is now to stop everybody from using anything nicotine. Nicotine gum, nicotine patches, vape pens, cigarettes. So why is that big push on?
Yeah, I went down that rabbit hole too, Marcel.
Yeah, because when you get down that rabbit hole, you find out that nicotine actually destroys the nanotechnology in that vaccine. And it makes the vaccine basically uncontrollable.
But it's like that doctor said, smoking may not be the cure to that. The nicotine patch in the gum is.
Yeah.
And eating your nicotine vegetables, because I didn't realize a lot of vegetables have nicotine in them.
Oh, yeah, like tomatoes.
Green tomatoes have 10 times the amount that a red tomato does.
Isn't that a fucking Simpsons episode? Tamaki?
Yeah,
Hey, they weren't lying.
They weren't lying.
They actually weren't lying. It's not. And yeah.
How about using nicotine to cure cancer? After being told for years and years and years that nicotine causes cancer.
Oh, I don't think they said nicotine causes cancer itself. I think the tobacco, all the other shit in the tobacco does.
Yeah, it's the other 500 fucking ingredients they put into it.
You've already.
Yeah.
But that's what they've always pushed, is that nicotine causes cancer. No, nicotine doesn't. Nicotine is actually very beneficial.
Lay down, please.
Why are you sitting in what looks like to be an outhouse, MJ?
Are you
in her
pooping?
car?
No, I'm in the.
She's all wrapped up and bundled up. She looked like she was in a porta potty there for a minute.
I am bundled up. It is cold. It's
I
snowing
figured it out.
outside.
Timmy
In the
kicked her
car.
out and said, "Do your show outside."
Yeah, basically. I can't smoke inside here because we're on tour. So I'm in the car. Stuck out here.
I figured.
But I'm here. I'm here. I won't
That's
be
what
next
I
week.
do now.
but-
Whenever I go somewhere where there's kids, I just go in the car.
I'm so confused. What did I miss? I thought you guys were the 420 radio show. Now it's the conspiracy radio show. What is this?
You're
Apparently
trying
so.
to be Joe Rogan.
Oh, I don't know if I want to do that.
The only problem is conspiracy theories always turn out to be true.
Well, I mean,
I
conspiracy
don't know
theories
about
are
that.
based on
Name
some.
a conspiracy theory that didn't turn out to be true.
I don't know. But some are and some aren't, but
Well, I don't know. Some may not have happened yet, right?
are UFOs true?
What?
What about Bigfoot?
Are
Bigfoot?
UFOs true? Yes.
Are they
UFOs
are they myths? What I guess definition of conspiracy theory or myth. There's a difference too, right?
Hey, I watched a guy on Facebook. He does Bigfoot, and he showed nests, Bigfoot nests. Literally,
Okay.
Bigfoot
So
nests. Yeah.
back in the late 90s, early 2000, I saw something in BC that caused me to actually go to a prison to see if they had an escaped convict. Found out that their convicts all wore bright orange and not all black. What I saw was upright, bigger than a bear, on the side of the road by the tree line, that as soon as I saw it, I sped up. And it
Are
went
you
into the
saying
woods.
this, or is this a story? Somebody?
I'm telling you, this happened to me on the Chilliwack Lake Road.
Oh, okay.
And I drove off the road onto the side and jumped out of my truck and ran into the woods.
Oh, I would have done the same thing. Run
Because
to
I
it,
would've-
Crazy
not away from
bastard.
it.
What? What was that?
I said you
MJ?
crazy bastard.
I might be a crazy bastard, but I want at least some kind of fucking proof of what I saw. And the first thing that I noticed when I got in those woods is there was not a single sound. There was no bugs, no birds, no nothing. And I looked around for about an hour and I couldn't find any tracks, any signs, but I saw some tall, black, upright, bipedal creature go into the woods.
I saw. I've seen shadows. I'm assuming they're bears, but in near just outside of Hanover, Ontario, we saw lights hovering over a patch of forest, and then they just disappeared. So I've seen.
Yeah. Well, for everybody who thinks I was stoned, actually, that was during that time frame when I didn't smoke any pot at all. No, I wasn't. I didn't use any cannabis then at all.
Oh.
The entire time I lived in BC, I never used pot.
But my point is a Bigfoot a conspiracy or a myth?
Well, you know,
it's actually it's a cryptid.
There are actually a lot of documented footage now of large objects roaming around.
How are you going to believe anything with fucking AI now?
Well,
so here was a theory that came out many, many years ago that is probably one of the most plausible theories for Bigfoot. If we have extraterrestrials visiting us from other planets, they would obviously not look like us. But is there a chance that some of these Bigfoot sightings are an extraterrestrial from another planet that is coming here on vacation in the woods?
No, bears.
No bears.
Bears.
Hey, Marcel.
I've seen bears, and I know the difference between a bear and
bears all the time
walking upright.
In my face.
Like example, what I mean for conspiracy, like the Illuminati or the lizard people or JFK.
Hey, I was going to say the lizard people, Lenny, that live under Los Angeles. That's why they're burning Los Angeles now.
Well, no, they're lizard people.
But what happens if...
Wait. What's the JFK thing?
Well, like, did Harvey Oswald act alone?
Oh, fuck no.
We know that the answer is no now.
Well, but we still don't know who did it.
No, the government.
Well,
the government
we don't know the individual, but we know the group. And that would be the group who did not want the World Bank to be losing all of that funding.
Who's we?
Who's we?
Yeah. We group. Who's the group?
Them.
Was the FBI, CIA?
No, that was just the tools.
Wasn't there an actual report about this that just came out?
They never ever did. Yeah, but it's still never. It's all the names are still. They never released all the documents.
Yeah, but you said the conspiracy theory was that guy didn't act alone. But then technically the paper says he didn't act alone. So then that conspiracy theory would be true.
Didn't that stuff just become unclassified?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But the documents never been truly released like they're supposed to.
Kind of like the Epstein flight list.
But if you start thinking about it, if an organization was that powerful to have a sitting president assassinated, would that organization not be also powerful enough to make sure that any document trail would always clear them?
One would think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I see.
They're not going to have any documents
that
are going to incriminate
theories.
them.
Even Diddy got caught.
No, but here's the problem with conspiracy theories.
Doodly doodly.
And some of them were legit based off logic. JFK was one of them. But unless you kill everybody, humans talk. People just can't shut their fucking mouth. There's no such thing as a secret anymore.
Yeah, especially when they feel like they got away with something.
A secret between two people is only a real secret if one of them is dead.
Yeah.
You're not killing me, are you, Marcel?
Not yet. Yeah, you don't have any secrets. I don't have any secrets that I would share with you that would warrant me to kill you, Darcy.
Good.
Just to keep you out of harm's way.
Good. Nice to know that.
Yeah. I've been smoking Temple Ball all week, and you know what?
You know what? I was gonna. Oh, that's.
I like it.
It's very small, eh?
What?
I'm playing with the screen.
Oh.
So back to your Canada cannabis when Pierre comes in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna happen for a year or two.
Because I've been seeing stuff, mostly comments from people that don't know and ask from a fucking hole in the ground, saying that now they're gonna put everything back and make it not legal.
I love it. I would love it. It would be
at
hilarious.
This point, they can't.
No, they wouldn't.
Okay.
But
no, they wouldn't,
it would be
but they
hilarious if they did. I mean, me and a lot of others would love this, but it won't happen because of the amount of money that has already been squandered into this industry and the amount of money that they're trying to get out of this industry. Yeah, and
money
the jobs.
and jobs.
Yeah, well, I count jobs as part of money.
Stats on the job thing. Do we have any stats on how many jobs have actually been made from the cannabis industry? Because
they're somewhere. I don't know where they're at.
Well, because there's a lot of jobs that are being lost now.
Well, as businesses close, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
But no, it'll never go. But what I mean, and nothing's going to happen, is this. Doesn't matter if you're a liberal, PC, NDP. You got to whatever government coming in is inheriting a fucking shit show.
More than 43,479 people are directly employed in the cannabis industry, and another 88,595 people have indirectly found employment.
And that's why I brought it up, because I knew Marcel would look.
Oh yeah, no, but it's not even just that. Think of the rent. Think of the buildings. Think of the contractors and like all the ancillary other things. How many dispensaries in Ontario?
Canada's got 151,000 cannabis jobs.
Wow.
And
I feel like we need the tax dollars, and I don't think the Conservatives would get rid of it.
And it has contributed $43.5 billion to Canada's GDP.
And those are jobs. Those are jobs that people didn't have before. Those are jobs that are new.
$13.3 billion just Ontario's GDP since legalization.
Wow.
Yeah. But for the people that are just Conservatives aren't going to be waving, "Woo, the cannabis flag, woohoo!" It's not their it's not their interest or their care. But what Conservatives like is fucking money and profits and people off welfare and unemployment down. So they're not cutting anything.
They're going to create jobs.
Exactly. What they're actually going to do is two things. But here's what people got to remember. There's a housing crisis. There's a potential U.S. tariff issue. And there's like a $43 billion deficit. They got a lot to do. Cannabis is like so bottom of their fucking radar. It's just by the time they even get around to it, it'll be like 2 to 3 years in their fucking term before they even get to it. But what they're going to do, they're going to make it a flat 10% excise tax, and they're going to reduce some of the red tape. They're actually going to make it better. But when will they get to it? Fuck, who knows?
Yeah.
I had a question regarding Trump's possible 25% tariff thing. I think the stipulation on that was due to border control, and I somehow feel that if Conservatives get in power, that might not be an issue.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, not at all.
Well, Canada's border, and I mean, Trump's not wrong with the Canada shitty border and too much fentanyl coming through Canada. He's not fuck Canada gives out drugs for fuck's sakes. So that he wasn't wrong, and the tariff was more of a threat and wake the fuck up, and do something. Because Canada has a history. Canada has a history of saying they'll do something, not do it. In NATO, we were supposed to raise for the last 10, 15 years, get us up to at least 2 or 4% for military spending of gross domestic product.
2%. We were given 10 years. We were given 2 years to raise it to 2%, and Trudeau asked for 10. Yeah, and got 10 and never raised it at all.
No, and that's he ruined Canada's reputation. So that's why Trump's like, I'm gonna fucking make you pay attention.
Yeah,
that's the problem. No, Pierre.
Right, but now we have Trump going on about taking Canada, taking Greenland, taking back Panama. All right, turning North America and South America into one giant continent, right? Or one giant country.
So it'll be
one government.
So it'll be us and them.
No, because if you start thinking about it, this is what they've been saying for years about the one world government. And the only way you're going to ever get a one world government is you're going to have to get at least half the world, North and South America,
Wasn't
to
that
become
called
one world government.
Isn't that called the United Nations?
No. United Nations is totally different. Same as
I think
NATO.
you're overthinking why he's saying all that. He just
No. I'm just
being an ass.
He's not. I'm just saying that nobody's picked up on the fact that, to get a one world government, you got to start somewhere. Trump's already on the ball. He's saying, "I'm going to make
he's
one country."
He's looking at the countries and the assets like a businessman.
I know exactly.
And that's like it's called corporate mergers and acquisitions. That's what. Not saying it's going to happen, but that he's not wrong. He's like, in a lot of things, he's right. He's right. Like, Canada uses my military willy-nilly, and it's kind of bullshit, and he's not wrong. He doesn't want China and Russia getting access to the Arctic. If Canada can't defend themselves, why am I doing it for free? I should get something out of it. I see where he's coming from.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. Polyev is basically going to do the same thing, but in a more Canadian fashion. So Polyev's going to start bringing jobs into Canada by giving them tax breaks that other countries aren't giving them.
He's basically going to act like Republican for the most part.
Yeah, he is. He's
not as far right wing.
No, but he's going to. He's going to make some substantial cuts and changes to bureaucratic disentitlement that the government thrives on.
Yeah.
To get permits to allow business to set up, right? We have the natural resources.
That's what Trump wants.
And but so does China, and Russia would love to have
that's
it
what they
as
all
well.
want. So
right.
In his head, he's like, if I get control of it, they can't get it.
Exactly. Well, Polyev wants to use our resources to our advantage. Use our fucking oil. Don't say it's dirty oil. It's fucking awesome oil. Use it. Use our natural gas. Quebec says, "Oh yeah, okay, you can't have any of our natural gas." Well, fuck off. We're taking it anyways, right?
So I'm going to change the subject.
Yeah.
What are you smoking?
That's why I have that, so I can change the subject.
You know what? I haven't smoked anything in 4 weeks.
Oh, why? Are you having a dry January?
No, I don't know why. I think it's cold outside, and I didn't feel like going outside
Are
to smoke.
you indulging in other things?
I think I've had a gummy here, but I actually haven't drank much. I actually haven't smoked much. I don't know. Just kind of haven't wanted to do anything.
Oh crap! He's becoming an adult.
Yeah.
What are you smoking, Darcy? Darcy's banging his wife again.
No, I'm right here.
What are you smoking, Darcy?
I'm not smoking anything right now. I'm trimming some. What is this, Jared? Kraken.
Hey, buddy.
Are you smoking, MJ?
I got some Woody Nelson.
Woody Nelson.
Yeah, I
Is
got
that
the
a
pink.
cross between Woody Harrelson and Willie Nelson?
Willie Nelson, yeah.
You know what? I don't know. That's the company name. The strain.
Yeah, I was going to
pink,
say that's a brand.
Pink
Does it
Kush.
taste like Old Man?
No. The strain is Pink Kush.
I'm smoking some Vortex hash with, I believe it's Rockstar that I pulled out of the bag.
Hey, buddy Weeds, how you doing? And he says, hope everyone had a great holiday. Yeah, well, yeah.
What are you smoking,
I'm
buddy?
glad it's over.
Mine could have been better.
Is it 2026 yet?
Well, we had a pipe burst on Christmas Eve.
Uh-oh.
A water pipe.
My stove element Christmas morning, 5:30, putting the turkey in. Boom!
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Mine was the water, and I couldn't get parts to replace it until after Boxing Day, so we went through all of Christmas without water. But
Oh no.
Christmas Day, I still cooked a full turkey dinner.
Well, you had bottled water, obviously.
Yeah, lots and bottles of water.
Um,
And the next door neighbor that didn't mind filling them.
As I said earlier, my car's been frozen since just after New Year's. It won't start. I have to get a block heater. It dipped last week down to minus 30 Celsius.
Yeah, you need a block heater.
Yeah, it's only minus. It's Marcel and I were talking about this earlier. The weather is so weird this year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's -7 right now. Last week it was minus 30. Next week it's supposed to climb or drop back down to minus 20. You know.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to get snow all weekend and blah blah blah.
It is
Could
January
say it's global
in
warming,
Canada.
but
I know. I mean, we just had 2 weeks of nothing. What are you smoking here, buddy? What's Buddy smoking here? There you go.
Melt bubble hash. And Dale's pulling to me. Dale wants to be like me. Dale's into the temple ball too.
I think the other reason
I've never tried it, but if I see it somewhere, I might grab some.
I'm also doing the red eye ice cap with 2 ice creams in it.
What is the difference between the temple ball and some Afghani or something?
How it's made.
Now, tell me something. Are there still processes where they use where they use those suits to walk through and gather the pollen?
Yeah, I'm more than sure that some of the villages still do that.
Really?
Yep.
We should pull up a video and watch that.
The old traditions, you never go wrong with the old traditions.
They just boil it down.
Boil what down?
They all the pollen attaches to, I believe, what's wool, isn't it?
Leather.
Was it?
Leather.
Okay. And then they just boil that down and they just scrape it off.
Just take your bare hands, even your bare hands. You just go in and you grab the whole bud from the bottom and you roll it in your hands all the way up.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
Yeah.
Until it gets about an inch thick on your hands. Then somebody goes and takes a knife and scrapes it all off.
Really?
And then you go back out and do it all over again. Well, if you're wearing the suit.
Okay. So the process I'm talking about, I don't know if it's real or not, is they would wear like
a leather suit,
a fur suit. No, it was like cotton or something like that, and they would walk through the plants, and all the pollen in that would collect onto these suits, and then they take that and they boil it off or process it or whatever. Myth? He's looking it up.
No, I'm not. I no, actually, well, I technically am. I'm going through my mental images in my head. Just give me a second here.
Because I've seen a video of that.
Right, but I've never seen it with clothing. I've seen it with leather, like a leather jacket, like a leather. Yeah, it might as well.
Would the pollen stick to the leather?
Yes, and then you use a knife to scrape it off.
Oh, okay. All right. And that makes more sense than the boiling thing. I would think that boiling it off would ruin it.
When you start getting into the material like linen and silks and things like that, that is also used in the process later, right? And depending on which region, because, for example, Moroccan hash is dried on the roof, and then it's beaten off the plant. The crystal's beaten off the plant onto silk or linen, and then filtered that way to get the plant matter out.
Where are you at, Mary Jane? At one of Timmy's events, obviously.
Yeah, the Clean Comedy Circuit Tour, the one that we do every 2 months, is started again tomorrow. Tomorrow we're in Guelph.
You're like a Super 8 in Guelph, or
what?
She's at the Super 8 at the corner of Bell and 49 in Guelph, Ontario.
No, there's different types of venues. We've got bowling alley / arcade in one city. Another city is a music hall. another
No, I
one
meant
was
where
like,
you're parked right now. Is it like the parking lot of a Super 8 or like some
Is it a
hotel that pays
venue?
by the
no,
hour?
no, it's an apartment building.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, what? I thought you were asking if we're performing in a Super 8. I'm like, no.
Oh, I meant where you're
Why
staying.
not?
Like, if you were sitting in front of a motel that only charges rooms by the hour or something, it might get a little sketchy.
Obviously, she's in front of an apartment building. I'd say Airbnb.
Yeah. Yes.
Did you want the address?
Yes, please.
No, I'm not going. Do you want some company? I mean, if you want
No.
to share the address, I'm sure you can get some company.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I guess the other reason I haven't been smoking, Marcel, was is I got a gaming PC just before Christmas, and trying to
traded one addiction for another.
Basically, yeah. So I've been.
Most gamers smoke pot, more pot.
I do not smoke pot and do shit. I never did.
I've been playing.
I can't do shit unless I smoke pot.
I feel like
I've been playing Mahjong. I've been competing in Mahjong.
Lenny, do you smoke inside or outside? Outside, right?
I smoke outside, yeah.
I guarantee you, if you could smoke in your game room,
you would.
We'd have a different conversation.
That is probably accurate.
Yeah.
You vape in the house. I've seen you.
Yeah, but I don't. Well, I guess my kids are gone now, but I don't really do it like in the living room. I kind of do it in my bedroom or.
So what's the gaming system you got?
Oh, it was a GMT box. It's a mini PC, but I've been putting all kinds of old video game emulators and games and settings and like getting my Wii games and PlayStation 2 and MAME all on there. Plus, I can enhance them, get them to 1080p and 4K.
Does that mean you can get like Nintendo games too?
Yeah. The reason I was late for the show is I was on a good run to Tetris.
I was on a good run on World of Warships and Darcy.
Mahjong and Tetris is what I play.
Yeah, but no. Then I'm gonna get my steering wheel set up, and I'm gonna get a light gun, and then I started watching YouTube videos. I think I may start like build my own computers.
Is it one of those goggle systems?
I do have an Oculus. They are cool. I don't really use it that much. But.
Expensive.
Yeah.
No, they're not that expensive anymore.
$499 is what the commercial says.
That's for the newest, latest version. You can get an Oculus Quest for like $300.
They're pretty cool to experience, to be honest. Like I kind of get a little bored of it quick, but
I just want to say my favorite feature on the Oculus I just found in like the last couple months. It's you can go into like Netflix or Amazon Prime or Prime Video.
The movie theater.
Yeah, I can make the TV screen as big as I want, and I just lay back on the bed, and I'm just like staring at the ceiling. And that's
the only reason I would get one.
They need to make them lighter, though.
It is, yeah. Well, actually, that's what I was supposed to say, Marijane, was I find it heavy on my head, so that's why I don't really like it.
Imagine having a small head and a small neck. That thing's even heavier.
You can get glasses now that are just like regular glasses as well, but they're much more expensive.
Yeah. I was looking at the Ray-Ban version because I need to get new glasses, and the Ray-Bans you can actually get like that to answer phone calls, listen.
Yeah, they've got a camera on them and everything.
Yeah.
I thought about suggesting it to everybody for events. But they're expensive.
They are.
Right. And
even more expensive when you got to add a prescription in them, too.
You have to have a subscription to use the Bluetooth.
No, I mean like the prescription for the
Oh, yeah.
Because I still like to buy the glasses is one price, but then you have to pay to get your prescription put in it.
Hey, Len.
Yeah.
I'm going to change the subject.
Right.
Because I have a pharmacological question for you.
Right on.
Why does metformin smell like fish?
That's what it's one generic. Fuck. I don't know. I know which one you mean though.
Because it has fish in it.
I know it's the generic one because that's the one that
No,
I
but
get on
it's
my
one.
ODST.
It's one brand of generic. We haven't had it in years, but I fucking remember it. You're not wrong.
I'd say maybe a month into a big bottle,
Yeah.
It starts reeking of fish. So I looked it up, and it's just the chemical reaction that happens naturally.
It's not rancid, they say.
No, and they've even said that it's not rancid, it's not bad, it's just a chemical reaction that happens. You know,
metformin smells like fish due to its chemical properties. The smell is not a sign that the drug has gone bad. The odor is a property of metformin and is well known to pharmacists. The odor can vary between generic versions. The smell may be less noticeable with extended release formulations. And the odor may cause nausea, which may be one of the side effects of metformin.
This is the side effect
metformin
that
causes
I
nausea
hate
anyway.
the most is the nauseated, because I always feel a little nauseated.
But it goes. Well, here's the reason. There's different theories why metformin works. Metformin's actually a really good drug. It's actually one of the best.
For?
Metformin's for diabetes, as well as they're using it to control menstruation cycle as well.
Well, that's more of a hormone-related, insulin resistance tie-in. But it works on insulin resistance. It works, but it's actually an anti-aging drug. There's a lot of people that want. No, but like I say, there's lots of data as far as telomeres and other markers, things like that. But one of the theories of why actually metformin works may not be what they actually think. It might be the diarrhea that people get, which usually goes away in 2 weeks.
I get that happen bad.
It actually, the theory is it's actually cleaning up the microflora in the gut. Might be actually why it works.
Recently, so just take a laxative.
No, it's not just a laxative.
If you took, I'm just saying, if you took a laxative, you'd still clean out all the same microflora.
No, that laxative is different than changing your flora. Laxative just might make the spasms of your bowels go or bring more water in. It's not the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I find that since I've been on metformin, I have bowel issues now, unfortunately. But they're
it usually goes away.
It usually goes away. It's also if what I eat, if I indulge a little bit too much in the sweets, it gets really bad. I don't know why, but it does. I'm learning. I've recently started dating a new doctor, and I started going to the diabetes clinic there as well. And so I've been asking questions, right? I was looking for an alternative.
I remember that first bottle, because metformin does not. They all don't smell like that.
No, it's only the generic stuff.
Well, it's certain generics, not all the generics.
Oh, okay.
But I remember the first time we got that, we were like, "What the fuck?"
I know.
And everyone was calling.
I haven't felt that smell since high school. Sorry.
My capsules are the same thing. I mean, it does smell like rotten fish, but they've got a smell that when I open the jar, I can smell it.
Yeah, what was that? You can't taste it, but I can smell it. Unfortunately,
with mine, you can taste it. When you burp, you'll taste it.
The unfortunate part for me is I developed a fish smell aversion or allergy, I guess, because I worked on fishing boats when I was a kid out in PEI, and I can't be around the smell of fish at all.
Why?
Right? I don't know. I have to hold my breath as I walk past fish counters. I can't do it. I hate it.
I had a customer in New Brunswick when I worked there that was a fertilizer plant that made all the fertilizer out of fish.
Yeah.
So I walked in there one time. When you walk in, the floor is slick. Everything is oily.
I'm waiting for a cop to knock on MJ's door.
Yeah. But I walked in one time, and we were doing something, and
like, fuck off! I'm doing a podcast.
It's all good, officer. We're good.
But I picked up a part from them, not thinking, threw it in the cab of my truck. But I knew enough to walk when I walk out to basically scuff my feet the entire way through the gravel to try and make sure I get all that oil smell off. Get in my truck, drive off to the next customer. The whole time I'm just gagging from this smell.
Oh, the smell of fish.
Go into the next customer. All they can smell on me is this fish.
Yep.
So make quick, short visit back out. The sun had come out. Open the door of my truck, and it was like a wall of fish gut stench that hit me because the seal was laying on the front floor of my truck. So I fired it into the back and rolled down the windows, lit up a big fatty.
Yeah, no. Fish and puke. Those are my two versions of smells. Rotten eggs.
The smell of puke bothers me. I bile.
Yeah, bile.
Just the sound of it.
Yeah.
I know people that if I sat here and went for long enough, they would hurl. Do we want to watch MJ trying some sauerkraut? Maybe.
No. Yuck.
I just had some the other day. It was delicious.
I'm watching a hockey. That's what my head's turned. Sorry, but I'm watching the two number one teams in the OHL are playing tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in an intermission, and there was a commercial for Pizza Hut in London. Fuck, Pizza Hut, so good.
You know what? I tell you, I've been watching. Prime has City TV on Prime, the channel has added Discovery, so I've been watching a lot of Discoveries, right? Catching up on my Discovery shows, right? But what I'm having a hard time with is the fucking McDonald's commercials every 15 fucking minutes. Just saying.
I really
anybody who knows me personally knows why I'm saying this.
Well, it's funny. I don't watch television, right? Like except for streaming stuff off Netflix or whatever.
Well, that's what I'm doing. I don't watch television anymore. But I've been watching the live channels on Prime.
Oh, see, I don't. Yeah.
Right. And
you still get commercials.
Yeah, and you get a lot of commercials because I have I'm cheap and I don't want to pay that extra $12 for no commercials, right?
Yeah, I guess I don't really watch Prime that much, but I guess I'm the same way.
I enjoy Prime. I've not been watching Netflix very much.
I honestly, well, to be fair, I watch YouTube.
I watch a lot of
YouTube. I pay the premium for YouTube.
I as well, and I enjoy the fact that you can sit there and watch shows that are on YouTube and just sit there and turn it on.
Well, it's
channels that
it's
I
a
watch.
rabbit hole. I started with this computer.
It's like help! I've fallen into YouTube. Help me!
It's some topic that interests me, and then obviously they put more stuff that pops up in front
of
you.
Yeah.
But again, to me, it started with the computer gaming, and then I get graphics card.
I like watching.
Now I'm going to start building my own computers.
What do you call them? Reconstruction. You take apart an old castle and then put it back together, kind of thing, right? Renovation.
Yeah.
Refurbishing.
What?
Refurbishing.
Yeah, renovations and stuff like that, but old buildings, right? Like I watched a documentary on how they after the fire in England of one of the palaces there. I watched the documentary, and they had Charles on there. He was a prince then, and they walked through all the renovations and the additions, and I mean there were like Michelangelo paintings or whatever on the ceilings and stuff. They had to recreate everything. And this was one of the palaces, and I can't remember which one it was, but it burnt down. The queen was still alive as well.
Another Pizza Hut commercial. See, this place got the old restaurant style.
What do you watch on Netflix?
No, this is like the CHL hockey app. So it's just local London TV. It's the sponsors of the London Knights commercials. So obviously this London Pizza Hut sponsors the team a little. So anyway,
London, England?
No, London,
Ontario.
The London Knights.
Wait, you're in London?
What?
You're in London?
No, he's watching
on
TV from London.
I thought he was watching a local channel.
No, but it's their
local to London.
local London feed.
See, now you're just confusing.
It's
So
kind of
you're
like
watching a London channel.
Marcel
it's
followed me quite well.
listen, MJ. It's like this. We have Amherst TV here, right? Which is part of Eastlink, but it's Amherst and it broadcasts shows and things about our town.
Yeah, but you're in Amherst.
But I'm in this town. But you in Ontario,
so it's
could
local
also,
for you, though.
Right, but you in Ontario could also be watching this.
Yeah, because Eastlink is all over the place. I used.
Oh
to be
no,
on-
I get it, but then to just in my brain, that to me wouldn't be a local channel. I understand it's still a local TV channel because it's not a big network.
But he said it. He said it's their local TV station.
Their local.
Their local TV station, not his.
Look, I was confused. It's
Pay
fine.
attention
I'm
to
good
the
now.
She's
It's
over.
okay.
She got over.
Obviously, you're not listening.
No, I got it. It just took me a sec.
When you're watching
now,
your bingo,
now you guys are all missing the point. I miss Pizza Hut restaurants. We just have
You guys don't have Pizza Hut?
We just have the little express, like the
yeah,
little,
we have an express here, and it's in a hotel that's not even the restaurant's not even open. That's the only thing they do.
But I'm like seeing the commercial with those cast iron pizza.
There's one here that has the buffet, the lunch buffet.
Yes, I want to try one of those new things they've got where you invent your own basket thing.
What?
Yeah, you go to the website and you can invent your own basket, and if people buy them, they can vote for them, and you might win something. So you can go in and get like a combo. It's like bread and pizza and mac and cheese, that kind of thing. Right?
Like for a Pictou County guy, it's blasphemy to say that like Pictou County pizzas may not be as good as Pizza Hut.
Oh, bullshit. And I'm not from Pictou County, and I will argue that till death.
Somebody just walked past your window, MJ.
That's awesome.
Cops.
I think it was the Sasquatch.
Okay, I've got a question for you guys because something's been bugging me all week. So I'm going to ask you guys because they say that 50% of the population does not have an inner monologue.
Mine goes off all the fucking time. I wish it would shut the fuck up.
So Al knows what I'm talking about right away. Darcy already knows. What about Lennie and MJ? Do you have a voice in your head constantly talking to you?
I have to literally say,
never shut up.
Fuck up.
I don't think I do.
Or do you?
I guess I'm always thinking in my head, but I don't consider it a voice or a monologue.
But is it? If you hear a phrase, you automatically repeat it in your head. You hear it inside your brain.
I repeat stuff in movies and TV shows. If I find a laugh amusing, I'll kind of mimic it and just.
Well, MJ's looking at me like I'm nuts, but
I don't know if I'm really understanding. Like to me, I'm thinking of The Simpsons, but my whole world is TV and Simpsons. But like dental plan, Lisa needs braces. Dental plan, Lisa, like that's what I would consider like.
Well, like Ralph.
Well. Homer's sitting in line, like ready to cancel his dental plan, and in his head, he's like,
"There's an easier way. Can you sit in total silence?"
No. I have to have a fan on in bed. I have white noise that plays.
Why?
Because I can't stop the voice.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of understand what Lennie's talking about because I don't have a voice. It's me thinking about.
Remember this. Remember though. I have paperwork on my mental status. Okay, so there could be something else going on there.
That's funny. You say paperwork on your mental status. My brain is like, when your computer browser, your internet browser has all those tabs open.
Yeah.
That's like where my brain is. Like I have like a million tabs. Like right now, I already know. As soon as we're done here, I got to go up and cut some tickets for the tour. Like I thought that was just a woman thing.
No.
I've
treated my brain like
Jane.
I've treated my brain like a computer since I was.
I'm already thinking about what I'm going to watch when we're done.
Right?
I had Windows in my head before Windows were invented.
Yeah. Tabs, all those little tabs.
Yeah.
But that's file also folders. Why I'm
older, so it was file folders for me.
when I am smoking weed at night or taking weed to sleep, that's why it makes me sleep. It shuts those windows off.
And you know what? It's the mushrooms help make it stop for me.
No, mushrooms
opens more windows for me.
No, but I'm talking
that's
a
a different
microdose.
voice.
That one's an inner
though.
monologue.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're talking microdose, I agree.
Inner monologue. Yeah.
Yeah, I need the microdose
for me
to
means I get double ones talking, sometimes triple.
But I'm talking microdose, Marcel. Okay, when I microdose, I hyper focus to the point where I don't even smoke as much weed because I'm not thinking about that. I'm always thinking about my next jubie. Well, I'm smoking this doobie. What am I going to roll next?
So you and I have different ideas what a microdose is.
I also 0.2 is a microdose.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't feel a microdose.
Okay.
No.
Oh, really?
That's what I keep telling people. And they're like, well, what if I want to? Well, let's get past this first.
No, if you want to take a dose, that's fine. If you want to take a macro dose, that's cool too. But a microdose is no feel.
I don't.
Right.
I
here's
don't
the problem.
want the woo 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 woo.
Yeah.
Here's the problem I have.
Issue?
There's no difference between a microdose and a megadose when it comes to the nausea.
No.
I disagree.
If I've got to put up with the nausea from a microdose, then I might as well have a whole gram.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I'd like to agree with Al on this too, because I find if it's penis envy for me, it doesn't matter if it's a 0.1.
Wait. Hold on. Could you say that again?
Yeah, just get that and record it just on its own.
Which part?
What you said about me.
It doesn't matter.
If what strain it is, or it matters more about what strain it is.
They want you to say penis envy.
We want you to get the penis envy out so we can get a soundbite. Thank you.
What would you like me to say about penis envy?
And how much you love penis envy. That's all we needed. Thank you.
I dislike penis envy. It's a terrible thing. I can't even have the slightest bit.
That's actually one of my favorite strains.
Oh no, mine is Golden Teacher.
I go there. No, too much for me. Daddy Longlegs, I like that. The Golden Teacher is too much for me.
Which is interesting because you and I are opposite on what we like in cannabis too.
No. Well, I have confirmed ADHD. I have a what is it? A serotonin malfunction.
No, he has a certificate saying that he is insane.
Yes, I do. And I'm not homicidal or suicidal at this time. It says it right in there.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, you gotta go down.
That's how you get your ODSP.
That's exactly how I got my ODSP. Yes. That was.
They didn't even have to tell me. I know how it's worked.
That's from the doctor's report. Those were his words.
Buddy Weeds, we probably have the same inner monologue, dude. His won't stop
back
talking
to
about
your brains and windows though. When Mary Jane made a joke earlier, me passing up one addiction to the other. She is correct. When I video game, I can video game for 8 hours.
I don't do video games, but I can sit here and play Mahjong all day long.
That's a game. That's still technically a video game.
Yeah.
20 years ago, I could do that, but now I don't know what it is. I play World of Warships every day. Without fail. I play at least 3 to 4 battles every day.
I like to play.
I've done that for
every week.
But I've done that for the last 2 years. But I couldn't sit here and play for 8 hours. Whereas 20 years ago, I'd have no problem. I'd sit there and play that for a 12-hour stretch.
Hold on 1 sec. I want to ask you.
Boxing Day, I played Resident Evil Codename Veronica from fucking.
I had Resident Evil
fucking 4 a.m.
I have Resident Evil 2 sitting in a box downstairs.
I have them all.
Yeah,
it's my favorite game series.
I enjoyed it, but I don't enjoy computer games anymore. I like to play them on the TV or on the phone.
I don't like them on the TV. I prefer them on the computer.
I like racing on my phone because it's right there. Right.
Yeah, but I find I like more technical games.
I like puzzle games with some guns.
So-
Puzzle games, yeah. Tetris, but literally what
Puzzle
I've been
games,
playing-
that's for my phone. I do puzzle games on my
Tetris and
phone.
Mahjong is what I'm into these days.
I never really liked
I've been playing in.
I love
competition
Tetris.
on
Tetris
this
used to
app
piss
that I
me
got.
off in the arcades.
Yeah.
So when it came out to consoles and shit like that, I'd already hated it. It's like Galaga was another one.
I got
I
that
hate
the other
by the
day
time
on my
Galaga
phone. I
came
didn't
out
like-
on consoles.
Sorry?
I'd already hated it from the arcades.
Atari. I have one of the 1001 consoles ripoff thingies. It's got every Game Boy game that you could ever want. And even when I play that, I play, again, Tetris, because the original Tetris is on there. But I also like Dr. Mario.
That was fun.
Yeah, that's fun. That
was a lot like Tetris.
Yes, it's based on the same thing.
I would
but
say it's literally the same thing.
it is.
Yeah,
It is.
it was just pills.
It's just a different. It's just a different graphic.
I feel like it was easier because they were all like just two colors.
Well, in that song, come on.
Yeah.
The tunage that was in that. Yeah,
I can still hear the Tetris music.
I can hear it too.
Well, I just played it like an hour ago. Yeah, it's cool.
I have 3 different versions on this of Tetris.
So I play the NES Tetris is what I play.
Which is the original Nintendo. You see,
Yeah.
okay,
I
I
would
got
be right back.
my
I think it
first
came out
computer.
in
My first computer I bought off a teacher when I went back to high school, and it was he sold it to me for $75, and it was a Mac 512.
Wow.
No, sorry, yeah, it was a Mac 512.
That was
And
a deal.
He gave me the original Tetris, the Russian actual version
Yeah.
of Tetris that came with that Mac at that time.
That's cool.
Right?
Did you watch the Tetris movie
Yeah,
on Apple?
I don't remember. I was watching Scooby Doo the other night.
It's excellent, excellent movie.
It's Scooby Doo on ice. It was. I enjoy the live TV thing. It's the same as watching TV from cable, just over the air, right? More options.
Yeah, Timmy's got one of the original Atari 2600s from like 1983. He got it for Christmas. And during the last 25-hour live that he did, we figured out how to put both him and the TV on the screen. So he was able to like live stream him playing Pac-Man and a bunch of these other games. He was playing this alien game where he kept saying like he was this. I seen he was a spaceship because I could tell it was a spaceship. But then he kept saying, "Oh man, I keep trying to save the people and I keep getting shot." And I was like, "Where are these people? I don't see people." And he's like, "This dot right here. See this? This is a person." And I'm like, "What?"
Have you ever played the old games, Duke Nukem, things like that? Yeah.
I played them. Yeah,
I used to do a Quake server, a Duke Nukem server, and then we started playing that Resident Evil, and I'm just like, yeah, that's totally different. But I've had a few. What's the one that I like? There's one on my phone that's on Facebook, Dead Zone or something like that, where you're going after zombies.
Oh, no. I was gone. I was out in the living room because I wanted to see how much of a delay there was between this and YouTube.
There's not maybe a minute, 2 minutes.
Well, no, I went out and put it on the TV in the living room.
We're on
to
YouTube?
see. Yeah.
We're on YouTube. Yeah.
That's where Buddy Weeds is talking to us because
Is it?
his comments show up a lot later.
Are the
than
girls in there?
Dale's comments? What?
Are the girls in there?
And where?
Where the TV is.
No. Chrissy is.
Oh. Hi, Chrissy.
Now we'll wait and see if she says.
But, yeah, I was just going to say. Now let's wait and see
now
how
I got to
long
go
it
and
takes
listen.
to answer.
Just hang on. Now I got to go and listen.
Okay. You'll make it. It is pretty quick though.
She said hello.
Yeah.
We heard it.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a bit of a delay.
About 30 seconds, maybe that was.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
No, it's not.
That's cute.
I used to.
Have we always been on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you see across? Oh no, because you're not on the computer. You're on the tablet.
I'm always on
You
my
don't
iPad.
see anything. Yeah. No, across
We
the top.
actually have a YouTube channel, buddy. 2 of them.
Really?
Yes.
Cool.
We are actually being broadcast on 4 different Facebook.
8.
Well, it only shows 4 on mine.
Okay.
1 LinkedIn.
Do I follow us on YouTube?
2 different
YouTube,
YouTubes.
LinkedIn, Facebook.
I do.
What's that?
You must
one on
not.
the
You must
end?
not be on my algorithm. Very
And
well,
I've shared it to our X, Twitter. I'm gonna try and figure out how to share it on Instagram and stuff like that eventually, but I got other stuff I gotta finish up first.
What are we? The 420
Just 420radio.ca
on
That's
YouTube though.
our channel.
On
Yeah,
YouTube, yeah.
and then also the 420 Pace Project as well as on there. We're building that channel as well.
Oh, 420 radio show.
Dale's watching it on YouTube but commenting on Facebook.
Yeah, he always does that. He can't get the other one to work. But if once I'm working on the new website, and then once that's done, it's all linked together.
Oh, look, I see Buddy Weeds. Oh, look at this shit. Holy
Yeah. See, this is the same kind of response when he found out that we were on Audacity.
Yeah.
No, what is it? Audacity? No, audio.
Oh,
On
hey,
audio.
and it just, I see myself on the TV.
There you go. Look at that. Call the wife. Hey, honey, I'm on TV.
Listen, when I come on here, I just assume it's.
How long
S4
have you
or
been
5.
doing this with us now? About 3
I
years?
know. I'm just naive.
About
to
3
it.
years. Yeah,
I
and it's
know.
always, you can go look on our channel now later. There's 2,300 videos since I started that channel.
Wow.
Hey, do you know
some
one,
are,
that
some
one
are
time,
shows that used to be on. What's
yeah,
that?
But do you know, Lenny, at one time we used to do this without any video.
And we had
I hated it.
Yeah,
we had a
and we-
hell of a lot more listeners too back then.
And we had our own chat room that
Yeah.
people could come in and
I think
chat.
I may have
That
been on
was
there when
fun.
there was no video.
Yeah. That, we had a lot of people always engaged in that.
Well, it was a different time then. It was a chat community. It wasn't,
Well, it was also, medical cannabis was in the forefront at that time.
well, the community was in chat rooms is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah, like technology just keeps changing like
Yeah.
crazy.
yeah.
And then we lost the chat aspects of the whole thing, which I didn't like. And now we've got that back with stuff like this. Right.
I like this live commenting. Like
the biggest thing that I like to try and do is interact with whoever's out there, be it one person or how many, 8 people. We want to interact with you.
That's the best part.
That's why I had a chat room that time.
I like when people can ask questions and we can actually
Yeah,
answer them and
Well,
not
no,
get back.
but see, what I've just realized is that what people don't see is the fact that we actually have a chat that gives us the comments from Facebook and from YouTube that we can see during the show, that we can broadcast on the screen for people. But if we forget to broadcast it, the people from Facebook don't see what the people from YouTube say.
Maybe.
They're not.
On some sites it works that way where it crosses over.
No, I think we have to put it on the screen. I mean, that's what I experienced, at least when I did Timmy. The Facebook people couldn't see YouTube comments. YouTube people couldn't see Facebook comments.
That's one of the reasons why it tells you it, like if you look at Buddy Weed's the last one there.
Oh, it tells you.
It tells you that it's from YouTube, and then
Yes,
wow,
but
wow, that was like
Yeah.
a 2-minute delay. I'm seeing comments here.
correct. But unless you do that and put them on the screen, they don't see it.
that correct.
Yeah.
Although if once I have everything finished on the new website, you could effectively go into a chat room that has all this stuff. So there you would see everything. But yeah, I think this is good enough.
Yeah, I mean it is. This isn't the we had one at one time that we could display the chat on our screen.
Yeah, that was through Hangout.
Was it Hangout?
I believe it was Hangout. Out of all the stuff that we've used up until this stuff, I enjoyed Hangouts the most. I didn't enjoy Zoom.
I miss Hangout.
I enjoyed Hangouts because you could bring in a phone call, and we can do that now just because I have everything plugged in. But you could bring in a phone call. Somebody could join in the chat, but not be in the video part of it, right? But even when we were using Hangouts, we weren't broadcasting video. We could see each other. That was it. It was all just, So, I mean,
yeah, it was just radio at that point. But it was the same as when we had Skype.
It's only been 4 years that we've been doing the video thing. Not even.
So that means 8 years of doing the other one. Wow.
Probably.
For me. Yeah.
Yeah.
2008's when it started?
No, it was before that. 2008's when I put it on Facebook. I had to,
No, I mean as the 420 radio show.
No, I started the 420 radio show about 5 years before that.
Oh, never even heard of it.
So that date is the date that I opened the YouTube channel or the Facebook page. That's when I joined Facebook, 2008. But I was doing it without social media for a few years with Brian and Dave. And then Brian started exploring on things like Twitter and stuff like that. So we went to Twitter and now you can't even do live on Twitter unless you pay for it.
Buddy likes our show.
Hey, buddy.
We like you, buddy.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you coming week after week.
I appreciate
Twitter.
asshole
wrong.
Did he?
He spelled asshole wrong.
Who did?
Buddy did.
Oh.
Well, he was talking about all of us, not just you, Marcel.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it should have been all of you are asshole people.
I like the concept of Twitter, and honestly, Elon should get sainted just for.
Okay, what about the Blue Sky?
Keeping
thing?
it.
I haven't been on there yet. Have you tried that yet?
Nobody goes to Blue Skies except losers.
Pedophile alley, you mean?
Is that what they're calling it now?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Blue Sky? The new Blue Sky or whatever it's called.
Is that an app?
Yeah. Well, it's
supposedly
platform.
the replacement for Facebook.
No, it's the replacement for X.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's the Democratic left version of X.
So what's the one that Facebook? The replacement for Facebook. There's one for that as well.
There's no replacement for Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg was yakking about how much changes are coming to Facebook.
Yeah.
There's not going to be a replacement for Facebook.
Too much fucking ads.
I don't mean.
So,
anyways, go on.
In that interview, one of the questions was that Joe Rogan asked him was, how many interactions does Facebook get per day? Take a guess. Unique interactions. So that means
I would think
not one person going on now and then going on 10 minutes later. That's individuals in one day.
Yeah, I know.
How many?
I don't know. I used to back in the day when I had
3.8 billion people.
Back in the day when I had my chat room going, we were getting over 1 million hits a day, and that was constant, 24 hours a day.
Yeah,
because we were the only ones there back then.
Right. Okay. So there's a big difference between that and 3.8 billion.
Oh, I get that. Oh yeah.
Right.
Well, it's only zero.
Yeah, it's like the question.
Actually, 3 zeros.
How many days is a million seconds?
I have no idea. I know that 420 seconds is 7 minutes. That's all I know.
Yeah. All right. So how long is a million seconds?
A million.
11,
it's a million
11
seconds long.
11 days.
Really?
Yeah. Is a million seconds is 11 days. How long is a billion seconds?
I don't know.
100 days.
31 years.
Wow.
Right. So when somebody says the difference between 100 million and a billion, right, or a million, the difference between a million and a billion is a lot.
Well, you know, when this whole, back in 2008, when this whole Facebook thing started, you could actually see the actual stats of people who were reading your posts and reposting and stuff, and it was in the millions. You know, and now they purposely cloak that stuff now, and they squawk it back, and you know.
Well, I mean,
but it's their business; they're allowed to do that.
But and it's not just that. In the beginning, when you're first starting up a site, you want to kind of promote the amount of usage that you're getting, right? But once you start getting up to a really high numbers, it's time to stop advertising those numbers.
Like billion serve McDonald's?
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't mean anything to the individual.
No, it doesn't. But it does. Well, no, not to that individual or that a particular individual, but it does mean something to some individuals, and that's why they would rather not disclose it. Right? But at no time did I ever think 3.8 billion unique users per day.
Yep.
Right? As damn near half the population of the planet uses Facebook every day.
Does it say how many times they go on a day?
But how many physical users, how many actual accounts are there?
You can't do that because people have multiple accounts.
Fair enough.
And he totally admits that. And that's what he's trying to do, is weed out a lot of the bot accounts now, and these fake spam accounts.
Yeah, I'm getting sick of the web girls.
Yeah, so that's I think the big thing that they're working on now is
not
remove that. No, it's not. I mean, it's getting pretty bad, the amount of nudes.
The proposition
and porn
the proposition
bots
that are
popping up on Facebook.
The proposition bots that drag you into a conversation and then eventually start stealing your data. Those are the ones that are the issue right now, right?
Yeah,
because
that's
they
only
go
if
in
you
and they
fucking
steal
respond.
And they
okay,
hi,
so
how are you? I really like your Facebook profile and I'd love to talk with you. Why don't you say hi to me at blah 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 blah. Like, I'm baffled how people fall for that.
So I'll tell you what, Al, I have this little running thing that I keep checking every once in a while, and I think it's up to 500 and some. I've got 500 and some messages, unread messages, that are from people like that. Yeah, I don't even open them, because if I don't open them and I don't respond to them, then they don't exist.
That's right. I just delete them. I don't.
I don't even delete them. I just leave them there. Yeah, they delete themselves eventually.
But that's the thing, they don't.
Well, I don't care.
They just
it's not my fucking bandwidth. It's server.
Deleted is if Facebook shuts them down, and 99% of the bots that I have reported, I've gotten a message back. They do not conflict with our community standards. Your request to have them pulled is denied, kind of thing.
And that's the part that's changing now.
I get that.
Right, because they've realized that the bots are getting a little out of hand.
No, it's beyond out of hand.
Right. Well, no, not as bad as the advertising. The
advertising's bad.
Getting really bad. I mean, yeah, he's making some good coin off of advertising.
Oh, of course he is. And so are a lot of other people. But now they're trying to combat with fake links. They've got lawsuits going on with Facebooks because of purchases in marketplace that were fraudulent. I mean, and that's just it's just the natural progression. Look at all the fraudulent purchases of Bitcoin and all those other.
Darcy.
He's banging his wife again.
He better not be. He better be awake.
Are you trying to tickle us?
Trying to tap. Darcy.
Oh.
Hello.
Darcy.
Hi.
Hi. Darcy. Are you planning on doing your segment at any time today?
He's doing it right now.
Well, I was in the. I'm sorry, I didn't get back to you real quick. I was
banging his wife again.
No, I was staring at my window at the cops. Got someone pulled over in the front of my house.
Oh, I used to have
and they got
right
them
in front of my apartment in Etobicoke. Because it was on a bridge going over Islington, the cops would always set up a ride program right there in the winter around Christmas time, and we just sit there. It was like watching TV.
Yeah, well,
go out and ask them if they want a coffee.
No, they got them hauled out. They got the person hauled out sitting on the sidewalk.
Well, go out and ask them if they want a coffee. Oh, cold.
Nope. I'll just sit there and stare at them.
Just go out and smoke a joint.
This is how to grow the weed.
Don't you just love that, Darcy?
I do.
How come I didn't hear anything?
Why not?
I just saw the
Hear
picture.
I don't know.
I didn't hear the sound at all.
It didn't work.
You're not hearing any sound with that? I
heard
it.
it.
I heard it.
Like, it's just fucking Apple. Fuck Apple.
Hey! Another lawsuit. Slang. What
Hate speech? Hate speech.
Hate speach.
Not slander. Not slander, and it's not really hate speech. It could have been made as an offer. I'll be your lawyer for this one, there, Lennie. It was just offering to fuck them because they make such great products. They deserve to be fucked.
Fuck yeah!
That's just
Darcy, gross egg.
Yeah.
Apple sucks. I said it.
Yeah, but you have an Apple phone. No? Oh.
Hell no, I wouldn't have an Apple phone.
You know what? I miss my iPhone, but I've
only liked Apples.
I enjoy my Samsung 13. It's
I would enjoy hearing Darcy's.
Anyway,
deal.
This is how we grow the weed.
Come on, Darcy, grow some weed. Come on.
Well, I'm going to talk to you tonight. Actually, Al, you should invest in one of these. It might help you out a lot.
I saw that. That's what I was hoping you
invest in. What? It's.
Can we get a photo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we get a
description? A link?
Yeah.
A name?
Turn the camera on.
No, my camera. I literally can't turn my camera on. It don't work.
Do we have is there any way we could get a photo of it?
I'm going to send them one here right now.
Okay,
yeah, of like the product. What's it called, Darcy?
It is a 6-in-1 soil instrument.
It's a what now?
It's a 6-in-1 soil instrument.
And did you test it?
It does.
It's a tub that spins around.
No, it.
I can hear it. Are you kicking it?
No, you're my dishwasher.
Are you running your wheelchair into it?
No, but you're hearing the dishwasher.
Fuck you,
Darcy.
Yeah.
Darcy, simple question. Have you stuck it in dirt yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm waiting for a link. Let them find the link.
I don't think there is a link for it. Well, there is. It's on Temu.
I'm not going on Temu.
Yeah.
I get sucked into there. It's
As
like
we were talking about selling all your data.
Exactly. I can't go on to Temu. I like Temu, but I can't go on there because I hate that fucking let's see if we can win something. Like it's not, I want to purchase something. Fuck off with this free shit.
Okay, there's an X up in the corner you can click on. I did it last night.
I don't see it.
But it's It's on Temu, and that's why I had asked if he'd put it in the dirt yet and if it actually worked.
Yes, I did, Marcel, and yes, it does actually.
And is it pretty accurate? Is it hard to calibrate?
No, not at all.
Does it go
Because
on?
in a lot of comments that I read,
that
that was a complaint that they had about them, is how hard they were to calibrate.
I didn't find this one hard to calibrate. I stuck it in this. My soil is dry, right? I know it's dry. I haven't watered that tree in 2 months.
You don't have like a demo. What's it called?
6-in-1 intelligent soil tester.
So see if you can find that.
I'm going to pull it up.
I know, and then you can share it.
But I got one and I used it, and they work. Well, this one seems to work pretty good for what I.
It's for rejuvenizing your old soil, right?
No.
It does 6 things, right?
It'll give you
maybe that was Al that had that.
Yeah.
Sorry,
if you leave this one in there, it'll give you a constant reading of your fertility of your soil, the moisture, your pH, your temperature.
Well, that's what the pen that I got that I still haven't tried does.
But do you leave that right in the soil at all time?
No, it's a tester.
Yes, this one you can leave in the soil all the time.
Oh, okay. So it's a probe that goes in there and connects to an app on your phone.
No, it doesn't connect to an app actually.
Oh.
It just reads digitally on the.
It's a digital reading, yeah.
And what are they worth?
Well, this one I got
free on Temu.
Actually, this one I actually did get this one free, Al.
Mm-hmm. But that was your free choice, was it?
I got 2 of them free. This one and I got one for Marcel.
That's literally the biggest scam.
What about us, Darcy? No, wait 1 second. What about us, Darcy?
Well, you're in Ontario, and Marcel's cheaper to get it to. Holy, it's expensive to send stuff way up there.
Oh, I know. I ordered my meds for the month on the 24th because they were like, you still have time. You can get it by the end of the year. You know when I got it?
Yesterday?
Tuesday this week. Wednesday this week.
That was
it was like the 7th, I think.
Oh, it was the 7th.
Yeah, I think it was the 7th or 8th or something like that. Yeah, and it was delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed.
Man, I gotta get rid of my gnome.
There. I sent you a picture, MJ.
Send me a photo.
Well, I sent it to the group.
Here, I'll do it, Marcel.
I'm gonna post a picture.
Okay.
Just hang on. There we go.
Actually, I wonder if I can get my phone. I wonder if my phone will work in the living room. It should.
My phone works, or my screen works.
Okay.
Well, no, I was just gonna say I can show you how it works. I can turn it on, and stick it in soil in there.
Oh.
But anyways,
there you go.
It's a 6-in-1 soil probe.
There you go. Oh, you got it right there. But I can do this, Marcel.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. So, anyways, I got one of these to try them out,
and it actually works.
And it actually works. I stuck it in there in the window, and Marcel, just in the window, you have 800 lux.
Normal.
So when I'm going to actually
geeks.
Hang on a second now. I'm sitting in my office, which is just got LEDs. So
you're also muffled because you're wearing your microphone into your shoulder.
Well. Anyways, that one tests pH, soil pH, moisture, temperature, fertility, sunlight intensity.
Oh boy.
That's only 5.
There's 6 on here, but anyways, whatever he got in his car requires 6 cop cars.
Oh, really?
What?
Must be a DUI.
6 cars?
1 second. I want to see if I can go Get a picture for you.
Turn your camera on, dude.
Yeah.
Give us some excitement.
Bad boys.
Bang, bang,
bad
bang.
boys.
Oh!
So you said 500 lux of sunlight through the window?
He's in
I
the
thought he said
window
80.
watching the cops.
I thought he said 80.
I thought he said 500.
Oh,
I thought
maybe,
you said a couple hundred. Yeah.
I was
500 would be right.
All right. I wasn't paying attention, so.
now.
I'm go with your answers. I'm just thinking of bad boys, bad boys.
I was just thinking that song too.
I hope he's getting video of all these cops out there.
Maybe Darcy gets arrested, doesn't come back in.
That works
Have
too.
you watched Yardman, Marcel?
No,
No?
I haven't. I heard about it.
That's a good
What
one.
is it? What is it?
It's the new one with Billy Bob Thornton.
It's Yellowstone, but Texas.
Not interested.
It's a part of the Yellowstone group of families or whatever. Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
first
not it.
off, I didn't get your picture because I'm a dumb idiot. And Marcel, you're an asshole.
Why am I an asshole?
Because I ate two of your fucking gummies in a capsule and I'm so fucking high and stoned. I fucking went to take a picture of them sitting out in front of my house and my camera flash was on.
And he didn't get the picture.
Oh my god.
Darcy's got a photo of a big bright light reflection off his window.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see the picture. Come on.
Wait.
That's funny. A reflection of Darcy's scared face in the reflection of him going, "Oh shit, the flash is on."
Oh, sure was on.
I thought he was going to say he took a selfie of himself.
No. I
That's
never
almost as bad as having your finger on the lens.
I wanted to, so, buddy, let's get back to this here. That previous fight with the police, resisting, arrested. So, did you win? Might as well find out if you won.
This is the picture that we got from Darcy. Awesome job there, buddy.
Yeah, just a
Wait,
regular.
you were going to take a picture through the screen door?
The flash was on.
Yeah, but it was also through a screen door.
Screen door. That looks like a Venetian blind.
Yeah.
Here, now I get you a better one now. There.
The cop cars?
Yeah, all the cops are sitting for the house there. Yeah, at least I turned my fucking flash off like a dummy.
You should be out videotaping that shit.
Yeah. No, it's got there's fucking, I think half the force is right there. They only got like 8 cop cars in the whole town.
It's not much better, Darcy.
Hey, it's a little better. They're being fucking nosy.
Oh, look at that.
And then all of a sudden,
Fuck. I thought you were at least like, getting your ass out the door and on the step and taking a picture.
I ain't going up for doors cold out there.
Howard. Fuck, man. All those cops, I'd have wheeled out right to the end of the driveway, had a big fatty, and taken video of the whole thing.
Yeah, well, whatever he got, it required.
And wear my hat telling them that I'm an asshole.
Yeah, well, whatever he's got, it requires half the fucking
speaking
floor.
of I'm an asshole, I just got a strike on. I just got a strike for playing that a few months ago.
What?
Playing I'm an asshole.
Oh, the Dennis Leary one.
Yep. Facebook clipped me for it just like a couple of weeks ago. I got an alert for it.
So do you like my gnome?
Yeah, I have a few of them.
I got
you
that.
need my gnome.
I got that for my birthday, all painted up with a little. I don't know what it is. Little fuzzy joint.
I'd go and get the one I have.
I wasn't sure if it's a fuzzy joint or a penis.
No, it's a fuzzy joint. It's burning on the end. Well, that's where all the smoke's coming from. And well, that and MJ's joint that she's sitting there puffing on.
No. You'll like my gnome better, MJ.
Yeah,
Do you have a window open, MJ?
I do.
I would shut your window.
Why?
Because the smell's going out.
Yeah, but
Well, that's what I need. I'm going to be putting a comedian in here tomorrow that's allergic to
I
cannabis.
have one of those.
Yeah.
Are you
Dean got
in
me-
the driver's
Dean got me
seat or
that,
the
Darcy.
passenger seat?
Who, what, where, what?
Does it really matter? Because I'm still
Yes,
in the
it
car
really
with it
does.
running.
The picture that you
No, it does
posted
matter.
on Facebook, Darcy. I have that. Dean got it for Christmas for me.
Oh, that, I like Big Buds and I Cannot Lie.
Yeah, it's in my living room. I'm going to put it up in here.
Yeah, Carla got me this for Christmas.
Yep. It's really. I was like, yeah.
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 Marcel, I'm in the passenger seat.
Good
You're
girl.
what? You're in the path of less resistance.
No, she's
Yeah,
in the
the
passenger
passenger
seat.
seat.
Because I do the same thing. If I'm at a hotel or something that I can't smoke in, I go out to the car. I always make sure I'm in the passenger seat.
Well, that's what I would do when David and I were, driving around all over the fucking place, camping and shit. We go to a hotel every few days, and I'd be sitting in the car, and then one day I come up and he's in bed crying. I said, "What's wrong?" He said, "I woke up and you were gone." He didn't know where I went. He's in a place he didn't know. I felt so bad, so I stopped doing that. Now he's older; it doesn't matter. But yeah, I felt so bad. That was in Montreal when we went to Montreal. Yeah.
How long?
I'm an asshole.
Fair use law. All right, there's a question for you.
What's the fair use law?
What is a fair use law?
I'm not familiar.
10 seconds or 30.
Jack, we need to ask you a question.
Oh. I want to
Fair
say
use
it's
of
10
what?
seconds
A fair use of what?
of music.
Oh, yeah, right.
I think
Because-
it might be 10 seconds.
Yeah, it might only be 10 seconds. I know what he means now.
Oh, I
So,
get you. Yeah.
You can play clips of YouTube videos within your own YouTube video. All right, as
But you
long
have
as
to add to it, right?
as long as it's cut off at a particular time, right? So it only runs for so long. And I think that is to stop the copyright algorithms from coming in and saying that.
You know what? But you can run a full video on a reel, and they do nothing.
Which is weird.
Yeah, it's very weird. You can. I've watched full concert, like full show, a song from a concert recently, right on a reel, and posted it and used it on the High Guys and nothing. But
Years ago,
if I take a YouTube video from YouTube and play it on my site, and then it goes to YouTube, I get a complaint and it's gone from YouTube.
I did a video years ago where I was talking in the video, and after it was posted,
a little too much.
It was only about a day. It got flagged.
Yep.
For having copyright music.
Yep.
The copyrighted music that was flagged wasn't even audible because it was being played in the other room.
Al gets copyright notices for one of the themes that he's got for his show on Pace.
I know. I see them almost every friggin' day.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, I get those notifications every time he gets that.
We've never gotten the song. Our theme song was written by Jim Melvin of the Royal Cush Band in Nova Scotia. We've known them for years, and I've never. Now watch. Now I'm going to get a strike for it. I've never been flagged or anything because he did that for us.
Yeah, but it's our song, right? If somebody else was playing that song,
I could sing them. Yes,
you could sing them.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. Why would I? Why would I?
I would just hope they tagged.
I don't know if they were using our song for their theme
for their
song.
420. I was just looking on Facebook earlier today, and I typed in the 420 radio show to do a link for the show, and I see that there's 3 other 420 radio show pages on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Yep. One did it. One guy did it because he was pissed off at me because I registered the 420 show for our page, not the 420 radio show. I got a message. Hey, you're the 420 radio show. Why did you take 420 radio? Well, because there was a reason for that. You know. So he went
because most people are lazy. Most people are lazy. So what we've got here is if we do 420 radio, then we just get
Our link on Facebook is facebook.com/420 radio. Not
right. But if I do 420 radio show,
yes, it comes up as well. The show page comes up.
we get hours.
If I disappear, my iPad's about to die.
Fuck iPhones.
They've been downhill since Steve Jobs has left us.
Do I have time for a quick show and tell?
No, only if it's your boobs.
What are you showing?
Go ahead.
Cannabis product.
I mean, remember, it's kind of cold out.
You're gonna love this, Marcel. Cannabis hand lotion.
No, I don't love it at all. Make her big and hold that up there again.
You got the same you could fucking do it. Wrong one, Marcel.
So this is by New Vive.
New Vive Soothe hand cream.
And what's in it? How much? I can't read it.
Comes from Legal Market.
0% THC, 200 milligrams CBD.
So it's a CBD hand cream.
Yeah.
And what are the other ingredients that are in there?
I can't see this.
Does it help? Does it work?
It
Well, you
smells
might.
like, can you see it?
Well, no, but you might have to take a picture of it with your phone and blow it up.
Yeah, I can after, but I'm on my phone.
Well, hang on.
It smells.
Show me the front of it again.
It smells really good. New Vive Soothe.
With 2 E's.
He's gonna Google it. You got
please
6
do.
minutes.
It's really soft. It smells really good. The only thing I will say is,
does it help with your hand pain?
Well, I don't use it for hand pain.
Okay.
I use it for dry hands, like dry skin.
All right.
And I find a lot of
NUVEE.
NUVEEZ. I do find that a lot of perfumed creams make my hands hurt. Like if they're fast, they stick. But this one does not, and it smells good. The only complaint I do have is it's child locked. Like it's got I gotta like push down to open my hand cream, or else the lid just spins and spins. And realistically, it's fucking hand cream. There's no kid that's gonna open this, and you know what I mean. Like, I don't.
Hand cream.
I just don't understand why. I don't know. I'm like, make it make sense. You know what I mean? I understand gummies. I understand beverages.
What's the purpose of having CBD in a hand cream that's not for pain?
So I know we've had this discussion before. That's why I joked with Marcel and said, I bet Marcel would love this. Is because I don't use it for pain management. I would use something like this for pain, which is like a pain relief roll-on.
You're not really getting much for pain management with it. Okay.
No, I don't have pain in my hand, so I couldn't tell you if it would benefit for pain.
That's why I'm asking.
But I will tell you that it makes my skin feel soft, which I'm sure some of the other ingredients in here probably attribute to that as well. But just like any other hand cream that you buy from, say Walmart or whatever.
This is Mary Jane. This is Mary Jane's audition for hand cream, a commercial that she's looking for it to do.
No, my hands are far too dry. But hopefully they won't be with this shit, because I'm going to be on the road lugging equipment for the next.
There's a commercial right there. Hopefully they won't be with this shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so
in a week.
Looking at your ingredients that are in it, it would be a very nice hand cream to make your skin soft.
Supple.
Right? Yeah, I see shea butter.
But there could be some benefit, very little, because they're using a CBD isolate to begin with, not instead of a whole plant extract. So
they're using hemp seed oil too.
Right, but so they're getting some benefit of hemp seed oil to assist in carrying.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
across
some of the
skin.
other things are definitely helping.
Well, I mean, jojoba oil is good for your skin. Shea butter is the carrier to make it thicker, right? So it's not just it pours out as an oil. So use some shea butter. Argan oil, that's an antioxidant. Visible
oil.
Yeah, that's from chamomile. It helps with dryness, itchiness, things like that.
Yeah, that's a terpene.
So I mean, right, but that's the active ingredients. Then the issue that you have to look at is all of the other ingredients that they've piled into there. And
well, next week you can let us know if it works.
Is incredible. So yeah, I mean, it'll make your hands feel nice, but does it really need sorbitan stearate and panthenol and hydroxy?
Yeah, I don't know. I just found out that one of the pre-rolls that I was buying has red dye number 40 and some blue dye, and I tore the joint apart because I was like, where is the coloring? Apparently, you know those like terpene stacks that they put in the filters now?
Yeah, poppers.
Well, those pop things. So apparently those are colored. So that way they can keep track of what scent it is.
Yeah.
We got.
So you're inhaling the popper. So.
Yeah.
See you later.
Say goodbye.
You guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm dying.
Wait, where's everybody else?
They all left.
Well, we were talking to you about your cream.
Oh,
cops
there you are.
Yeah, cops took Darcy.
Yeah, for disturbing the peace.
We'll see Darcy on cops next week.
Obstruction of justice. That's what it is.
Say goodnight, guys.
Awesome. Later.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Are you looking for non-stop, continuous cannabis and psychedelic programming? If you are, then turn your browsers to 420radio.ca or paceradio.net, where you will find the 420 Pace re-rolled Saturday. Everything gets started at 8 a.m. Eastern Saturday morning.